advertising and promotion. A few seconds later, my mother said, "Oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo." I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo.
Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk Network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hi, this is Paul Malloy, host of Freedom Works, The Paul Malloy Show. I hope you'll join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, here on the Tan Talk Radio Network, where we strive to bring you the libertarian perspective on political events of the day. There's no show quite like Freedom Works, with in-depth interviews, our ultimate top 10 list, and so much more. So join us for Freedom Works, The Paul Malloy Show, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Caregivers find the support they need on Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver. Heard every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m., Linda and her caring and knowledgeable guests will bring you education, information, and resources, as well as a shoulder for caregivers. That's Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver, where you can find help and hope every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Ain't it good?
This is Paul Porter, the arena voice of the Tampa Bay Lightning and press box voice of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, inviting you to join me and Jason Alessi for the home team every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network and Facebook Live, the home team with Paul Porter. Special guests, prizes, and your phone calls about the Bucs, Lightning, Rays, USF, Sun, FSU, Florida, and more. Talk to you this Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tune in Saturdays from 3 to 5 p.m. for Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. That's 2 hours of great gospel music every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m., all brought to you by the Ozona Pig Restaurant in Ozona. Yes, that's every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. It's Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. Tune in on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk, entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
It's 7 o'clock. It's Thursday night. I'm Matt James, stand-up comic, and it's time for Stand Up for News.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody, to the, check it out, Brandy Joy After Party. Isn't that cool? Brandy Joy After Party. Yep, which is following Stand Up for News, in which we do right prior to this show. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Joining us Thursday and every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's 2 hours with us, and we thank you. And, of course, we got our wonderful co-host. And actually, with the Stand Up for News, the show that we do right prior to this one, I want to say hello and quick shout-out to our actual host, which is Matt James. And of course, we got our wonderful other comedians, Robin Savage, Kevin Hawley, Christopher Wright, and other friends. And so thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I just ran in here and sat down in this seat. So you might still be hearing me breathe heavy. So if you want to follow us on live stream, we're not just here on the radio with y'all, but we're also live streaming online under Tan Talk Radio or Tan Talk Network on YouTube. And also Stand Up, the number 4 News on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and all those wonderful things. So we're here to enlighten you, audience. We're here to upbuild you and even hear from you. We have Trivia Thursday coming up. Yes, where you can test your common and not so common knowledge Also, we have 5 minutes with a Swiftie. Yes, in which you will hear the latest in entertainment news involving one of the most iconic superstars to date, Taylor Swift. And yes, this will be brought to you by a real Swiftie and my dear friend Liz, so stay tuned. And of course, I love to start our hour with you by asking more intimate, personal questions. So share if you dare in our Share If You Dare segment of the show. And of course, as I mentioned, we always love to hear from our audience and our listeners. So feel free to call in anytime. 727-441-3000. Now, without further ado, let's welcome our guest here in the studio. My co-host of A Sister, Shannon. You want to say what's up, Shannon?
Hi, everybody.
Shannon, thanks for always coming.
You're welcome.
Man, she is definitely the better sister. All right. Also live in the studio, it's a bird. It's a plane. I'm sorry, I like that intro. No, it's a real life Swiftie who will be kicking off the 5 minutes with the Swiftie segment of our show. My dear friend Liz. Want to say what's up, Liz?
What's up, Liz?
What's up, Liz?
Hi, Swifties and everyone else.
Hi, Swifties and everyone else.
Everyone else.
Well, what do you say, though? What do you say? She's that hi, Swiftie and everyone else. What is it that you say?
Everyone's they just don't know it yet.
Everyone's a Swiftie. You just don't know it yet.
Don't know it yet.
So you might be finding that part of you later on the show.
Yeah.
Now, Shannon, co-host of A Sister Shannon, she's a professional barber here in Dunedin, Florida. You know, this radio station hits all the way out from Manatee, Hillsborough, Clearwater, Pinellas, all these counties. Shannon's shop is in Dunedin. And want to tell us where your shop is, what you specialize in, and how our listeners can schedule their appointments with you.
Well, it's called RCS Barbershop. You can Google RCS Barbershop. Stop messing with my microphone. It's on 240 Patricia Avenue in Dunedin. You can Google it. You can find on Facebook, Instagram.
That's great. I love Dunedin.
Yeah.
What are some of your services that you do there? Is it just barber for men only? Do y'all do fades?
We do highlights. Yes, we do have Luna who works with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. She does do highlights and women's hair. Then we have Elena and Selena. They do our nail techs. And then we have Izzy and Maya, who are massage therapists.
Excellent. It's kind of almost a full service barbershop that you got there in Dunedin.
Yes.
Now, Shannon, how long have you been a barber? A professional barber?
I don't know, and I don't like that question.
See, that's how you know she's that good. I mean, yes.
How old are you? Just tell everybody. How old are you? No.
She's been doing it since she was a child, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, but she does use a straight edge razor and all that.
Yeah.
Isn't there like some type of certificate or experience that you have to do to even professionally use a straight edge razor nowadays?
Yeah, it's called being a barber.
Yep. So I'm a radio host. All right, Shannon. So yes, you heard it right here in the studio. You need any barber services, go on over to RCS Barbershop right there in Dunedin. Okay, now on to our Share If You Dare segment. Let's get personal. We will go around the room here with questions that I randomly came up with to help us think, how well do we really know ourselves? Mm-hmm. And now, whether you're driving in a car, at home, listening to us on the radio, or streaming us live on YouTube or Instagram, under Stand Up for News or TAN Talk Radio, I'd really love to hear from you some of your own experiences. How would you answer? And of course, share if you dare by calling to our studio at 727-441-3000. All right, without further ado, let's go into this first question I have. I guess I'll start out with the answer too. So in school, what class do you wish was taught? Followed by, what class do you think was a waste of time? And I'll go first. I wish there was like a class that was straight up like the bare necessities of life. Like, how do you make a fire? How do you make a shelter? How do you purify water? You know, not just like science class where they kind of spread it out, but you don't really learn. Girl Scouts. No, I've never done Girl Scouts. So I wish there was more of a how to simply survive of fairness, you know, how to do how do you make a fire, you know? And so I wish there was that class, and now a class that I think was a waste. Like, why is this being taught? Whoa, is that all right? Would have been I don't know, acting. I didn't really like theater. I thought it was kind of, well, I mean, I see why it's important. A lot of people get into that field, but I guess personally, that was just like null and void for my life. No, I take it back. I did learn some stuff. Hey, I take it back. I'm sorry, whatever my teacher's name was. I should have paid more attention. I wouldn't be stuttering over this radio station so much. All right, but what about you, Liz? What's a class that you wish was taught? But
I went to a really private school, Baptist school, and I wish that we were taught financial literacy, like how to put savings, 401k. So that's me personally. And we didn't even have driver's ed. So driver's ed and financial literacy. I wish that we were taught.
That's brilliant.
But I wish we weren't taught. Sorry, I kick that chair every time.
Yeah. That would have actually been very helpful. I learned accounting and whatnot in college.
Yeah, the one I wish that we weren't taught. They would make us like carry bags of flour, pretend like we were having a baby.
Oh yeah.
What was that called?
Hope?
No, not
Parenting
Hope.
class?
No, it was Hope.
It was
wasn't it Hope class? Health
it
occupation.
wasn't
Home ec?
Yes, home ec. Home ec.
Yeah, I
That
skipped
we
home
don't
ec.
we know how to figure that out.
I skipped
But,
home ec,
like,
went straight to teen parenting.
like
class.
learning like but learning like driver's ed and your credit score. I
Yeah.
feel like that's more valuable. Anyway.
All right, that's
Shannon,
brilliant right
what
there,
about
Liz.
you?
Shannon, what you got?
I felt taking driver's ed and being one of the only licensed drivers besides my teacher in the class was kind of pointless.
Oh my goodness, you and the teacher were the only ones that had a
and one
driver's
other
license.
boy. Yeah.
Gosh,
So
I guess I didn't get my driver's license until I was 18.
I was 14.
yeah.
Goodness,
They didn't make me take a driver's test in West Virginia either. So I just went for my permit, written test, and then I got a driver's license.
Goodness. And next question: how many tickets and crashes have you been in, Shannon?
I don't know.
I don't like this question because I feel like we got
None
to
of
knock
that had
on
nothing
wood.
to do with me, okay? None of it was my fault. It's some people that took that driver's test that it was them recommending me.
So she should have paid a little bit more attention in that driver's ed.
It was them, not me.
All right. Well, that wasn't the most colorful question, but here, let's move on to the next. Can you remember, and this for you, audience listeners, can you remember a time or event in your life that changed your way of thinking? And I'll go first with this one. Shannon being my big sister, you know how everybody kind of wants to be their big sisters or their big brothers. Anything that she said was my favorite. Anything that she liked, I liked. But the one day I realized she said that she had liked something. And I said, oh, I like it too. But then I realized, you know what, Brandy, you don't really like that. Branch off, be your own self. So I was just like, you know what? And then Shannon said, actually, Brandy, why do you always copy everything I say? I actually don't like it. And I was just like, I actually don't like it either. And I was like, no, fell right into that tunnel of like, I'm copying you. But at that moment, whether you knew it or not, that was when I decided to like think on my own a little bit more. I don't got to like everything that my sister likes.
That's a crazy idea.
Yeah.
Great idea.
I wouldn't say it worked out one way or another, but I do have my own way of thinking now. So that's nice. I broke free. What about you, Liz? Is there an event or something in your life that just changed the way you think? Mine was I just didn't want to be like my sister's replica.
Something that changed who I wanted to be?
Or your way of thinking, you know?
There's so many. My brothers.
Yeah.
Gosh, this one caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, while you think, can you think of it?
Yeah, what you said just now. I gotta find a new way to brainwash you. You know, you're not falling for gum anymore.
Right.
I'm just so tired.
Oh my goodness.
You go get me that.
So my sister, she used to promise me gum. She's like, Brandy, if you do that for me, I'll give you a piece of gum. And I would, of course, do it. And of course, I never got the gum. I actually don't even like gum no more. So Shannon, I think you changed my way of thinking with that too.
I owe all of you guys so much gum.
I don't want gum. I don't even like it. It puts a bad taste in my mouth, and I see
That's
why.
all I promise.
I feel like the bottom line here is siblings. Like siblings is what makes you change.
Yeah, siblings.
Everything when I hear that question, I just revert back to my sibling did this, my brother did this. Like,
you know, I remember being in elementary school, and I was friends with these two popular girls. And then there's this other girl who's just like, you know, a normal, like not as popular. Her name was CJ. She was just like the cutest thing to me. But I was friends with them, all three, not all together. And then the two girls, the popular girls, was like, Brandy, you can't be friends with CJ and us. And so I had went to CJ. Oh my goodness, this is a shameful moment, listeners. Remember, I was in elementary school, and I told CJ, I was like, hey, listen, we got to be friends in secret. And that has scarred me to this day. And I've never, ever let people choose my friends ever since then. CJ, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I was just a kid.
That's sweet, though.
I forgave myself. I hope you could forgive me too. But that's something I learned too. I'm never, ever letting people choose my friends. Like, someone could say something about my friends right in front of me. I'm like, you better watch what you say about my friends in front of me.
It's like that one Taylor Swift song. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. Like, you can't keep a secret. Like, friend. Like, that's not cool.
Yes.
That melts in my heart.
And yep, so I'm a better person. I'd like to think because of that. All right, y'all got anything to share? Else I'm going to go on to the next question.
Go to the next question.
All right, and this for you listeners too. Think about this. What is a talent that you have? And this question's followed by, what is a talent or skill that you wish you possessed? I'm actually able to blow smoke rings. Well, I've been practicing. So like, and I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't even vape, but I just wanted to learn it. So I'd like, you know, use a vape or, you know, a clove or something. And I've been practicing. Now I can do a smoke ring and blow another ring through it. Yeah.
You also find a talent of knowing your sister doesn't have any talent. And then when I asked me that question on the radio.
Well, Shannon, that's why the follow-up question was more for you. What talent or skill do you wish you possessed? Shannon, what is a talent or skill?
I wish I could sing.
Me too. Oh my goodness, because she does like to sing. It's just not.
I can. Just don't know if anybody hear it.
Yeah, we do. You know what? Let's take this time,
Karaoke,
Shannon, and break free.
What?
We're gonna do a karaoke.
Let's do a little karaoke.
It's gonna happen.
Hey, if anyone calls in with a song that Shannon should sing, I'm going to insist that she does one verse of a song
like
singing,
ever,
or she's going to have to. I don't know. I'll have it there for her. So
that's the song it's going to be to break you in.
All right, so listeners, phone call if y'all do want to call in.
We do take donations. Somebody you donate $1,000, I'll do it because that ain't gonna happen.
And we actually do take donations. So if y'all do want to donate to the show, Venmo, Stand Up for News, and then you can go ahead and give us as much money as you want. Even 50 cents, I'll have Shannon sing us a song.
We'll sing, yes.
Oh my
like
God.
ever.
All right, Liz, do you have a talent that you have? Is there a talent that you have?
I have so many talents.
Oh,
Where do I start? Horseback riding.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all know how to whistle?
No.
Oh, shit.
Kind of.
I can whistle pretty much.
I know
anywhere.
you're good with do
Yeah.
it. Brandy,
I can whistle.
that.
I'm not gonna do it because it's flat on her.
I can whistle with the. I can do a piece of grass.
There, that's good.
So there's 3 different things. I'm just not trying to play.
See, I can do a piece of grass in between my thumb.
Nice.
But without the grass, I can't do it.
Yep, I could do that. But what other talents do you have?
Again, horseback riding and knowing every lyric to Taylor Swift.
Knowing every lyric to every Taylor Swift song. What talent do you wish you possessed?
Not kicking this table.
That'd be great.
First off, that'd be great.
Go on.
What talent?
See, I wish
flying.
Flying?
Fly around.
Like a superpower.
Like I want to like jet set to my
It's a
house
bird.
right now.
It's a plane.
It's
It's a Swiftie.
But it would be nice to like kind of swoop over and check on my kids and then come back at the beer run.
Man, you know, I always wish that I could learn a second language.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just find it very difficult. It's fine singing or not singing, but learning a second language.
Mm-hmm.
But even more than that, I wish I could remember people's names and faces because I have such a great time with people. And then the next time I see them, like I legitimately do not remember. And I seem like a jerk, you know, like someone comes up like, hey, Brandy, we had such a great time hanging out all day yesterday. And like, I sincerely forget. I don't know why that piece of my brain just does not allow. But even more than learning a second language, I wish I could learn how to remember people's names and faces. It really makes me feel bad when I don't. Example, I hung out with this one girl all night long after the bar one day. Hung out with all night long. See her at the bar the next day. I was like, hey, girl, what's up? I remember you. I'm just about the name. She's like, you don't remember my name? I'm like, no. She's like, we spoke for an hour about how we have the same name, spelled the same way. I'm like, oh, dang.
But everyone hates you.
Sorry. Right?
Sorry.
Did I see her the next day? And I was like, what's up, Brandy? She's like, do you know my last name? I'm
like, you're doing too much.
Why would I? Thank you.
That part.
She had the same last name as me, too. Yeah. So you guys.
I just asked her for a social security number and her address, and I'd have so many new credit cards.
All right. Well, that was a time right there we had. Now, before we get into our Thursday trivia questions, we're going to bring you some entertainment news with our friend and real life Swiftie, Liz. Now, Liz, to get us started with this 5 minutes with a Swiftie. Listen, hear me out, listeners. It's only 5 minutes. So hater or lover, Taylor Swift is a hit maker and a Grammy-winning singer who has reached pop stardom and won the Super Bowl last year.
And this year.
So, Liz, can you explain to us what exactly is a Swiftie?
Again, it's someone that's dedicated to her music. For me, I just relate to the lyrics, and I'm learning on the drums. You just relate, and you meet, and especially I keep repeating this, but in the world we live in, there's so much hate and violence, and it's nice to find a common denominator where it's like happiness, and you just kind of get along, and yeah, it's just happy. But for me, it's just happiness, learning about lyrics, learning how to play the drums, the guitar. It just brings you together.
See, Swiftie, she incorporates Taylor Swift into
everyday
her
life.
life.
Yeah.
She had been practicing the drums, and it's been Taylor Swift songs.
You.
She's taught me the drums, which was a Taylor Swift song. And I was telling her, I was like, there's a difference between having a favorite artist and being obsessed.
That's what kids say.
Someone that's obsessed is a Swiftie. And so Liz and I were joking about it one day. And so I was trying to put it into perspective. I was like, Liz, if someone talked about trains as much as you talk about, because it's a good example. All right. Okay. Someone talked about rocks.
No, use trains.
Trains. If someone talked about trains as much as she talks about Taylor Swift, I was like, take out all the times you say Taylor Swift and replace it with trains. They sound obsessed with trains, right? She's like, I get it. I'm like, I'm putting you on the show. You're going to have 5 minutes.
It was 10 when
it was 10 minutes, but then I had to give y'all a break. So what do you got for us today with some Taylor Swift stuff?
To be honest, not a lot. Again,
she needs to break up with somebody, doesn't she?
No, she doesn't. She's in her lover part 2 era. So I'm really excited for this era. No, I'm really happy for her. There's been a lot in the news lately, to be honest. So our focus has not been on Taylor Swift, ironically, but she has been showing up in the football games and whatnot. So I'm really excited to see what Taylor Swift does in our football games and the Super Bowl, and to see if she plays in the halftime shows. But yeah, there's been just a lot more going on just in the United States, So
yeah. A quick
and I don't want to get into
all those that have your kids in school. I know it's a hard time for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's just been a lot going on. But anyway, yeah, no, she's for me, I go home or I'm driving home from my kids' school and I can put her song on like ever.
Yeah.
And I can smile and like be happy. Even if it's for 3 minutes or 4 hours. Like,
and she has
it's a happy place.
She has a reference for Taylor Swift with pretty much every conversation that we have. And it's not a bad thing. It really isn't. No. Like lyric wise. And I think we've all had a musical artist, or even whether you like the artist or them that much, a lyric or a line that you just kind of carried throughout your life. So let's try to think about that. I'll even go first with that. That way you could think of what are some of your Taylor Swift lyrics that really stick with you. You and I were talking about this on the drive over here. One of my musical lines that I take with me, and I've shared it with my kids, my stepkids, and a lot of people is, if you get the choice to sit it out or dance.
I
I hope you dance. I hope yeah. Because I truly feel that. Like if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I do hope you dance. Do what makes you nervous. And believe it or not, audience listeners, say you're doing karaoke. Nobody actually cares about your performance. They mostly are like, I wish I was brave enough to do the same thing.
They care if you're having fun.
Yes.
They cheer you on when they see you're smiling.
Yeah.
Like,
you could be, a wallflower. Making fun of the people dancing, but really deep inside, they wish they danced. So if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I do hope you dance. Woo! Okay, and of course, I'm not sure if I got to quote who did that, but that was not my actual lyric. I think y'all knew who sang that. But Liz, do you have any song lines that you like carry with you?
Oh my God, I have so many. Which one should we pertain to?
Stop, drop.
Wait, I have We Are Never Getting Back Together. Should I read one of those?
Yeah. What about you, Shannon? Is there any songs that you carry the lyric line with you?
I'm really gonna miss you picking fights and me falling for it, screaming that. I'm like, I don't even know where the lyric is.
See, Cher is another one that I love.
I know.
Cher has this one song that goes, nobody nowhere holds the key to your heart. When love's a possession, it will tear you apart. And at the end, it's like, sooner or later, we all sleep alone. When love's a possession, it will tear you apart. I love Cher. Cher's my girl. Cher's my guilty pleasure. Cher is good. Do you have any lyrics? Anyone else?
Oh, I have one. If you want
What
me
you
to
got,
Google
girl?
it.
Well,
Well,
I
it would
Big
take me a
Sean.
second.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that song on here, though.
What song?
Big Sean.
You can say it, just don't do the cuss words.
I think that's the name of it. So I don't.
Oh.
With you.
Oh. You little.
Yeah,
you.
that. Yeah.
That was great bleeping there. I'm producing that. Yeah. All right. Well,
So this is for my son. You can hear in the silence. You can feel it on the way home. You can see it with the lights out. You're in love, true love. You can feel it on the way home. I drive my kids home from school every day, and I think of this song. I'm like, you can hear it in the silence. Like, you think that silence is awkward. It's not. It's beautiful. You can
Yeah.
feel it on the way home. Anyway, that's my song.
man, I was a big Alanis Morissette lover, and she had that one. I'm not the doctor. It's just too much to ask for, and I am not the doctor.
I don't know.
Jagged Little Pill. I'm not the doctor.
Oh,
Shannon.
Jagged Little
I
Pill.
know that's the name of the CD
Yeah.
or the album,
It's
but that's
one of the
not.
last songs is I'm not the doctor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so what that song's about is like she gets in a relationship, but she's not here to like fix you, like, you know.
Mhm.
But since then she said she's grown up and she realized she can't be so naive to expect that not to happen. But of course you're older now. When you're young, you don't need to fix nobody. When you're older,
I
it's
feel like
a
when you get
different
older,
story.
you realize like relationships have an expiration date. And like when you're young, like
yeah,
you
3
think
months,
that
6 months,
that's
2 years.
yeah. And when you're young, it's like, no, it's gonna last forever.
Uh-huh.
And then it doesn't. And then
Yeah. I mean, most relationships don't last forever unless you're still in it.
that part.
I do actually say, like, chances are they're not the one. And the next one's probably not going to be the one either. I mean, think about it. How many relationships have you been in? If none of them worked, then why would this one? But eventually, one of them
they're
might.
all there for a reason.
Actually,
though.
2 of them might. A few of them might.
But they don't mean like they don't have to be there forever, but they might be there for you to learn a lesson.
I
For
like
you,
that.
that's forever. Like
Yeah.
I believe in soulmates. Like not that they're gonna be like the love of your life forever,
Mhm.
but they taught you a lesson.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's nice when
in-
you hear those stories of people being together for like 70, 80 years. Oh, I love that. Go ahead. Brad, we speaking with you on air right now, huh?
Hey, I'm Brad.
Hey,
Terry,
Brad.
Hi,
Thanks
Brad.
for calling, Brad. Where are you calling from?
Cutlerville,
Where?
Cutlerville, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
nice.
Thanks for
Yeah,
calling in.
Cutlerville.
No, I was just talking to these ladies here about if there's like a lyric or something that you have like carried with you and like you just like really like. Is there one that you got?
Yeah, when Guns N' Roses did Use Your Illusions, they said that the title of their albums and one of their songs.
Man, how's that go?
It's called You Can Use Your Illusions, Let It Take You Where It May. You live and learn, and then sometimes it's best to walk away. Me, I've been just hang around. It's my only place today, at least for now anyway. I work too hard for my illusions just to throw them all away.
Man, terrific.
It's actually good.
That is really good.
And how long you been carrying those lyrics with
It's called Locomotive on Use Your Illusions 2.
you? Man, thank you for calling and
There's
sharing
2 albums,
that.
1 and 2.
I like Guns N' Roses.
Heck yeah, everyone loves Guns N' Roses. That was excellent. You want to do a shout out while we got you online or while we got you on air?
You got a great show, Brandy.
Aw.
I'll talk to you another day. I'll call you.
Thank you. That was excellent. Calling from Michigan. That was excellent. Thank you so much for calling. All right. Well, now, before we get into, thank you for that. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in to Brandy Joy's After Party. And that was our 5 minutes with Swifty. Yes, 5 minutes lasts as long as Brandy wants. Now, are y'all all ready to begin Trivia Thursday?
Yes.
Yes,
I need a pen to
Trivia
write down my
Thursday.
letters, right?
No,
I need to write down my letters.
So you got to come for like Shannon
Oh,
saving
no.
you. All right, so now
We got
every Thursday we're doing our Thursday trivia, and today we're going to do more random facts. And as a hint, these answers will be in alphabetical order. So pay attention and see how smart you actually are. Now, today I did actually put a theme in. I wove in what is the real name of some of these celebrities that we might know. What is the real name? Yes, we got a little theme going on. Now, it's not going to be every single question, and again, it's still going to be in alphabetical order. So, again, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Our listeners, we want to thank you for calling in. And if you want to join us on Thursday Trivia, 727-441-3000. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our Thursday Trivia. All right, first question. This
alphabet. I'm sorry.
And for our guests in here, our co-host here in the studio, remember, give it 2 seconds so our listeners can try to guess it.
So raise your hand.
Heck yes, you can raise your hand. See, now they got to raise their hand just because they don't know how to act right up in here.
It's not alphabet, by the way.
All right, so the first question. This artist's real name is Alicia Aguelo Cook. One more time. This artist's real name is Alicia Aguelo Cook. All right, Liz.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
I've had my hand up for a minute.
I was looking. That's why
I wasn't. I'm looking at Shannon, and
she know I don't listen.
I know. All right, next
I have
question.
to write it down. I manifest. I may manifest for you.
All right,
I know my
on to the next question. This famous radio personality, model, realtor, and sister extraordinaire's real name is Brandy Thomas.
Wait, what? Wait,
Oh my
repeat.
goodness.
I know.
What is the name of this famous radio personality, model, realtor, and sister extraordinaire? Real name is Brandy Thomas. What's her name?
Brandy Joy.
Brandy Joy. Brandy Joy indeed.
I think she knew that though, so we'll give her the point, right?
No, Shan don't get that point. Ooh. All right, on to the next question. This artist's real name is Belcalis Almanzar.
Cardi B.
Cardi
Damn.
B.
Who did not have her hand up?
She did not.
That's also not a talent of mine is listening.
All right, on to the next question, everyone. This artist's real name is Amala Ratna Zendile.
What?
This rap artist's real name is Amala Ratna Zendile.
Debra?
Nope, it is
Doja
Cat.
Damn. Again,
listeners, thank you for joining us in on TAN Talk Network 106.1, the Brandy Joy After Party following Stand Up for News. If you ever want to check us out, we're on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, under TAN Talk Network. and also stand up the number 4 news. You can also follow me on Instagram under Brandy Joy Comedian, in which I normally have things streaming, but actually we are streaming through the system, but I usually have my phone up and going. So let's move on. What type of animal? And please give it 2 seconds. What type of animal was Mrs. Jumbo, a cartoon character who supposedly went mad due to the abuse of her baby? What type of animal was Mrs. Jumbo? She got her hand up.
Elephant.
Elephant. Yes, indeed. From Dumbo, by the way.
I hate that movie.
I do too. I'm sorry, I do too.
All right, moving on.
As bad as Bambi.
Bambi, yeah.
I'm sorry, did I say that?
I recently had to inform our guest in the show that Bambi was a boy.
Bambi was a boy?
Yeah.
I didn't really think about it
Yeah.
ever, to be honest.
Bambi was
I never
a boy.
thought about it.
All his friends are boys.
I never thought about it.
All your friends are boys, Shannon.
Don't play with me.
All right, moving on. This cartoon character was played by John Goodman and also had a catchphrase, yabba dabba doo.
She can answer it.
Liz, what you got?
Liz or Shannon?
Liz.
You can answer it.
It's Fred
I
Flintstone.
know.
Fred Flintstone. Don't you remember that Flintstones movie? Obviously with John
Yeah,
Goodman.
it's called The Flintstones.
Wasn't Halle Berry?
Flintstones.
Wasn't Halle Berry hot in that?
She was. The next one gonna be my horse, Georgie.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right, next question. Shan Yu, the antagonist in the movie Mulan, wages war on the emperor due to the emperor's construction of this particular structure.
I don't know.
I didn't like that movie.
You can still know the answer whether you like it or not.
No, because then I had to watch it.
Again, the question was Shan Yu, the antagonist in the movie Mulan, wages war on the emperor due to the emperor's construction of this structure. And that structure is the Great Wall of China. Yes.
That was not Georgie.
Not Georgie. Sorry, Georgie.
Sorry, Georgie.
All right, moving on. We are on the letter H, everybody. Danielle Radcliffe was the lead actor in this super popular movie that first started in a book. All right, come on, you guys. Daniel Radcliffe was the lead
Harry
actor.
Potter?
Harry Potter, yes.
Didn't like that book movie either.
Shannon, what movies do you like?
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank
The
Redemption.
Book of Eli.
The Book of Eli.
No.
Take it back.
The Book of Eli was good.
Is that the one with Denzel Washington?
Yeah. Am I the only?
No.
I did not know he was blind.
I didn't even finish that movie.
You didn't finish it? Then
No.
you don't
That's why you don't like it.
like that part.
That part. He dies. He dies at the end.
I can't say it. You're right. He dies.
I'm just gonna do a spoiler to her.
Great movie. Anyway.
What's your favorite movie?
I just told you, Book of Eli.
That's your
remember,
favorite
remember
movie?
last Thursday we were talking about like our favorite movies, and
Yes.
I was on the spot.
Uh-huh.
I named my son after Elijah because
Uh-huh.
he paved the way for. I don't want to get
Yep.
biblical, but
Swept away in the clouds.
yeah, the Book of Eli, and they did a really good job
Uh-huh.
when they.
I enjoyed that movie.
They did a good job, right?
Shannon with her.
I'm sorry.
You got to give it
was
a
too bad.
chance. It is a little slow,
It
but it's good.
That's all right. I liked it.
It was great.
All right, moving on to
Remember
our next
AI?
trivia question. This was made super popular by Whitney Houston. This song originally recorded in 1973. It was written by American singer Dolly Parton was the song.
I know. I will always love you.
Yes. 2 more points if you sing it.
I can't sing that. Shannon, it's all you. Sing
Shannon.
it.
Come on now.
Shannon.
Sorry.
Shannon.
You do it.
All right.
Brandy, you do it.
See, I gotta hide my
Brandy, show us how to do it.
And all right, that's it.
No, keep going. That was good.
I will continue on these trivia questions.
That was good.
Thank you. Now, my go-to karaoke songs is Meatloaf. I would do anything for love,
But not that.
but not that.
Like ever.
Sorry. Like ever. All right. So this American arbitration-based reality court show's host real name is Judith Susan Blum.
What?
Back to real names. Back to
Judge
real names.
Judy.
Say it again, Shannon.
Judge Judy.
Yes, Judge Judy's real name is Judith Susan Blum.
Nice.
Nice. Judge Blum. Yeah, that wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work.
My name's Judge Blum. Man, no. That's why I stick with Brandy Joy. Brandy Joy. That
No,
sounds
she
cool.
married into a good last name.
Yeah. Well, I'm going by my middle name, so.
I can't go by mine.
All right. Well, moving on. She is the oldest of the Kardashian sisters. What's her name? Liz?
Hold on.
Don't raise your hand. If I'm seeing this is
Courtney.
Courtney. Yes. Courtney Kardashian's the shortest,
I'm sorry.
but the oldest of the Kardashian sisters. All right, Shannon.
Your turn.
I refuse to answer that question. so-
All right. So this rapper's real name.
Ludicrous. Sorry, it was an L. It was
Oh.
word vomit.
We're on
That's
L.
not the answer.
We're on L, so I was not mad at that answer, but
Okay.
wrong.
Wrong.
This rapper's real name is Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, the Carter. Lil Weezy, baby. I'll stick to I Will Always Love You. All right. All right, moving on. I'm sticking with the stars for their trivia today, okay? And I think we're going to make it to Z. We got 15 minutes left with our show. And if there are extra time, I think we're going to go ahead and stick to or go to some more deep thoughts or deep questions that maybe Shannon could teach us a thing or two on how to get people to do what you want.
Oh, Lordy.
Just offer bubblegum, I suppose. All right, so moving on. This fictional character was played by Julie Andrews, and she was an English nanny with magical powers. Who is this? An English nanny with magical powers.
I know who it is.
What's the answer, Shannon?
I forgot what her name was.
See?
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
I know the song, but you're not getting me to sing that one either.
The umbrella.
Shannon, you sing one song.
No.
All right, so
Sugar. And a spoonful of sugar. That's
Yes.
a song. Yeah.
go ahead.
A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Makes the medicine go down. Makes the medicine go down.
Right, yes. All right, moving on. This rapper's real name is Onika Tanya Mirage.
Who?
This rapper's real name is Onika Tanya Mirage.
Nelly.
Yeah, her name is Nikki, but it don't stand for Nicole.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki
Oh, did you
Minaj.
just- That's you did?
I didn't know her name.
Oh, you didn't know Onika was?
No, I did not know.
Okay. Well, it's not like
I like Lil Kim anyways.
it's not something that's going to take you to history or take you throughout your life, so you can like both. All right, now this tragedy, let's get to a little bit more sophisticated historic questions. This tragedy, written by William Shakespeare around 1603, depicts the Moorish military commander who suspected his wife, Desdemona, of infidelity.
Othello.
Can't hear you, Shan. You're like 5 feet away from the mic.
Othello.
Othello.
Was I right though?
Yes, you are. Did you know that, Liz?
I did not.
I had to Google.
I actually have the complete works of Shakespeare at home, so
Oh, she got the books. Did you read them?
no.
But she got the book.
I got
It's
it.
not-
I had the entire playwright of all of them.
Oh, goodness. I seen that. All right, moving on, everyone. This name, we're going on to the real names of people, okay?
Okay.
Prince Rogers Nelson was born on June 7th, 1958 in Minneapolis. He became one of the greatest pop stars of all time.
Prince.
His real name is Prince. Did you know that?
For real?
Prince's real name is Prince.
Like birth certificate, first name Prince?
Prince Rogers Nelson.
No, it isn't. For real?
Yes,
I
it
didn't know
is.
that.
See, we're here to educate, enlighten, and inform. if at all possible.
I feel enlightened.
Yeah. You know Michael Jackson's real name? Michael Jackson.
She just messed with you.
It is Michael Jackson.
What's
I
Taylor
know.
Swift's real name?
What's whose?
Taylor Swift's real name. Taylor
Let's move
Allison
on.
Swift. Q.
Quail.
Quail. I'm joking. I'm sorry. Listening.
This rapper slash actress's real name is Dana Elaine Owens.
Who?
Dana.
This rapper slash actress's real name is Dana Elaine. Oh my gosh, Liz. Are we still on? We're still on?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
I just made like a little.
It gets very exciting.
It does. It's
Trivia,
like-
you should see her when we do karaoke.
all right, that's my hand.
All
up,
right,
buddy.
what's your hand? What's your hand?
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah. His real name is Dana Elaine Owens. All right, moving on. This song was by the Sugar Hill Gang and contained the lyrics. I said a hip hop, hibbity the hibbity hip hip hop, and I don't stop to rock to the bang bang boogie. Said up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie, the beat.
I remember.
What is the name of this rap group?
I remember the lyrics of the song, but I don't remember the group.
What is the name of this rap group, Shannon? What's the name of these rappers that do this delightful song? Hip hop, Rappers Delight. Wait,
You just said the Sugar
no, my
Hill
bad.
Gang.
This song was by the Sugar Hill Gang. So what's the
I
song?
was correct.
Okay.
Rapper's Delight. That's why I was confused. I said it's a Sugar Hill Gang.
So Shannon, you get 2 points for that for correcting the host. But you were impressed by me knowing these lyrics like that, though.
I mean,
Do you know them?
sure.
Do you know them?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
No.
Shannon. All right.
Anything to get me to sing.
Yes, anything.
It's not working.
I would do anything to get you to
It's
sing.
not that.
Except for like forcibly make you. I'm good. All right, moving on to with our Trivia Thursdays. Again, thank you, everybody. It's 106.1 FM. Brain Joy After Party. Not much of a party right now, but not all parties got to be bumping and grinding like that. Right now, we're playing game night. Game night after
Party
party.
is bumping.
Bumping, yeah.
I'm having a great time.
She did almost knock this whole table over. See,
Oh, it just sounds loud.
Girl,
Like
that's
I
why
barely
we-
touch it. But
that's
it
why I
sounds
always-
like an avalanche.
I'm hanging out with you even after.
I know.
that.
I just did that for an example.
You're
like,
always a good time. You're
I
always a
am,
good time.
and it's a great time. Like, it's a great time. I'm sorry.
All right. So, oh, what's that sound?
Yes, sister.
What song? We got 10 minutes, right? All right. All right. So, moving on. Am I missing something? Or am I good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. I'm moving on. So, next question. American former professional football tight end who played 14 seasons in the NFL, primarily with the Denver Broncos. Who was he? This is an American former professional football tight end who played 14 seasons in the NFL, primarily with the Denver Broncos. Yes.
Tom Brady.
Nope. We're on
Charles.
S's.
Oh, we're on Essence.
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
Bam.
Yeah, I do a nice little shout out to my
The
sister.
next is
Shannon.
T.
Next is T. This global superstar's initials are TAS, middle name standing for Allison.
Oh, I can't answer this. That's
Go
too
ahead.
easy.
Go ahead. You actually
Let her do it.
you even gave us that trivia question a minute ago.
Taylor
just like,
Allison Swift.
I figured you'd like that.
Oh, I touched it again. Every time I touch this, it makes a big echo. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, we got to put like a foam underneath. this
Yeah,
table.
I'm special needs.
All right. So moving on. This song, oh shit, we're good. All right. This song was sung by actor Bruce Willis, featuring the Temptations, but was originally sung by the Drifters in 1964.
You?
You. Did y'all know Bruce Willis had a song? Oh yeah. This song was sung by actor Bruce Willis, featuring the Temptations.
Umbrella.
But was originally sung by the Drifters in 1964 under the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. All right. This actor's real name is Mark Sinclair Vincent. He's best known for his role in Fast and Furious.
Oh, Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, him.
No, Vince Vaughn. No, it's the other one.
Oh,
I know
Vince
what he
Vaughn.
looks like, but
Yeah, someone that
Vin
doesn't
Diesel.
like, he doesn't like The
Dark
Rock. They don't
Eye.
get along.
Yeah.
Oh, that's competition.
I just knew.
That's beef in the
I didn't know his name.
industry.
I was like, that's fine. Like a dummy. It would have made the show funny, especially the last like 10.
Vince Vaughn, same character in every movie.
He could have been the same character in every one of the last couple.
I
of
did
those
like him in
movies.
Be Cool. All right, so moving on. This famous actress's real name is Karen Elaine Johnson. Yeah, very interesting, huh?
I would guess, but I don't know if it's right.
You can guess. What you got, Liz?
Winona Ryder?
Nope. This famous actress's real name is Karen Elaine Johnson. She also is one of the hosts on The Voice, or at least was. Not The Voice. I don't know what it's called. Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh.
I mean The
or
Voice,
something.
not The Voice.
It's
But
like
don't
The
they have
View.
that? The View.
Yeah, The View.
Or one of those talk shows.
The View. Yeah, so Whoopi Goldberg's real name is Karen Elaine Johnson. All right, moving on. We are on X, believe it or not. Pimp My Ride was a staged American television series produced by MTV and hosted by this rapper.
Exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
Exhibit. It's going to give it to you. It's going to give it to you. X going to give it to you. All right, moving on.
Why?
Why?
Shannon's like, why? Why me?
Lil Jon, an American rapper, said he's most famous for this particular word.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
No,
Yeah.
that's all you get.
What is it? Yeah. Yeah. See, she actually almost sang it because, I mean, how can you not sing? Yeah.
Wasn't happening.
My
Yeah.
friend's like,
I saw the
download this sound for me. I'm like, what's it called? She goes, yeah. I'm like, what's it called? Yeah. We went back and forth for like 2 minutes.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Good
moving
times.
on. We are on our last question.
D.
Everybody, we thank you for staying with us. That was 30 minutes of trivia. 30 minutes of trivia going from A to Z. We do this every Thursday. I'd say starting around 7:30, but of course our show here, Brandy Joy After Party, starts at 7, which follows the Stand Up for News, a very, very, very fun show that I co-host prior to this show, in which we tell you the news and we make it funny. So moving on. This 2001 American comedy film, directed, co-produced, co-written by and starring Ben Stiller. He collected all of the checks. He said, I'm going to pay for everything. Ben Stiller was like the key grip in that too. This was a satire movie on the fashion industry. What was the name of this movie? Liz? Zoolander. That was actually funny. Have y'all seen a funny movie lately? Like, think of a movie that you actually thought was funny lately. Like, how hard is that?
There's so many lately, though.
I did watch this movie recently where it was like, I think it's called Let's Make a Cult. And it was surprisingly hilarious. Like,
Gilmore 2 was pretty funny.
Which one?
Happy Gilmore 2. They actually did a pretty good
I
job.
I started watching that,
It
but
was
I didn't finish.
extremely too long, but it was like over 2 hours. But it was actually a good
Was
movie.
it?
It was actually good. Yeah.
Well,
It was
let's not
worth it?
spoil anything. Let's not spoil
I'm
anything.
not.
But here's a small spoiler. That way, if you're about to watch it or even turn it off, it's not a bad spoiler. But I heard Eminem did an appearance.
Yes. There's
Yeah.
like 78.
Do y'all know
appearances.
how Adam Sandler got Eminem to actually do a cameo there? He had told him, if you had one shot or one opportunity, would you let it happen or let it skippity-dippity-doo? Yes, sorry though. Sorry.
That's funny.
I made sure I have to suffer through that joke. As I mentioned, I am a stand-up comedian, by the way. Do y'all know that I auditioned for America's Got Talent? I didn't get picked, but I auditioned. Hey, but this is even better. This is even better. So we got 3 more minutes with y'all. Y'all want to do any shout outs before we close this segment up? Anything from you, Liz? Any final words
Of
from
course, my
Swifty?
sweet babies, Elijah and Ethan. There's a song, every time I hear that song, You Were in Love. I think
Yeah.
of my baby. So Ethan and Elijah. and Brandy.
Oh, and shout out to
And
you
Shannon.
two boys.
I love y'all every Thursday.
You two boys are awesome.
They are.
Awesome.
I'm
Very
not trying to toot
talented.
my own horn, but my kids are awesome.
You know, I wish there was like a small version of drums that we could bring in. That way you
All
could
right.
do.
I know.
Maybe there'd be a recording I'd be able to put on sometime. I gotta ask our producer. I'm not sure how that would go.
Okay.
Shannon, you want to do a shout out for RCS Barbershop located there in Dunedin?
Yes, RCS Barbershop, 240 Patricia. Come see us. Give us a call, 727-351-5679. Made sure I knew my phone number. That's the right phone number, 727-351-5679.
Yeah, and of course, feel free to Google anytime RCS Barbershop to go ahead and do that. And now I'm working on getting donations and sponsorships for our show. We would love to advertise your business and donations. I believe we have a Venmo set up under Stand Up for News. So if you
Number
ever want
4.
to, actually both. I just went ahead and got both.
Okay.
So if you ever want to just drop us some money, our show keeps going on through sponsors and donations and contributors from y'all. So we thank you for that. As always, follow us on social media. Brandy Joy Comedian on Instagram. And of course, Stand Up for News, number 4 on YouTube. So that's awesome. Now, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you. We're going to do this every Thursday. Thank you for joining us at 106.1 FM, Tan Talk Radio, Stand Up for News, and the Brandy Joy After Party. See you next Thursday, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
WTAN, Clearwater.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
Listen.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by ZipRecruiter.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. The CDC's Vaccine Advisory Committee, with new members picked by Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., votes to take away an option involving the combined MMRV vaccine for certain children. CBS's Mark Strassman.
The committee voted to take away the option to give the combined MMRV dose to children under age 4. And they're recommending that MMR and varicella vaccines be given separately for children under age 4.
Jody Guest is an epidemiologist at Emory University.
Anytime we make it harder, we will see large numbers of people then not get that vaccine.
The panel meets again tomorrow to discuss and vote on COVID-19 vaccines. Questions about free speech a day after ABC's decision to pull the Jimmy Kimmel Live show off air indefinitely over comments in connection with the murder of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. CBS News legal contributor Rebecca Roife on whether Kimmel's comments could be protected by the First Amendment.
There has to be a clear misstatement made with malice in order for there to be any kind of action on the FCC based on an untruth given through the airwaves, because there is such subjectivity about what counts as what is true or untrue in these circumstances.
President Trump is planning to designate Antifa as a terrorist organization. CBS's Nicole Skanga on why it could be difficult.
There's no law that dictates charging the criminal act of domestic terrorism. There are some sentencing enhancements. So if you are charged with a crime and later it's found to be domestic terrorism, you can be put behind bars for up to an additional 8 years. But outside of that, we don't have a lot of historical context for what the president is trying to do.
The Senate confirms 48 of President Trump's nominees all at one time, acting under new rules that allow confirmations with a simple majority vote.
Democrats had been delaying confirmation votes for more than 100 lower-level, non-judicial nominations, infuriating Senate Republicans and President Trump. It's the first time in recent history that a minority party hasn't allowed at least some quick confirmations. But Democrats have been under pressure to fight Trump at every turn. Last week, Republicans changed the rules, and the nominees were approved by a vote